So yesterday's video failed. I ran out of storage on my little mini iPad that I was filming on. So today you get me on my cell phone, which is broken, and that's why there's weird things in the frame, like little glossy things, and in my bathroom. So I'm sorry if it's really echoey, but yesterday's situation was an epic fail. So what I usually do for, this is yesterday's curl, and I just kind of put it in a low pony last night when I slept. So it still has a little bit of, this is where my ponytail tie was. So what I usually do is I section off the top, my natural hair, and then I usually try and grab my upper weft of extensions so that I can make sure that that blends really, really well when I am done curling. So, wasn't prepared for this, so sorry guys. So I sectioned it off just like that. It has my upper weft, my upper track in that, and then I will turn around so hopefully you can see. There's the track right there. And then I just split it down the middle, kind of where I think the middle is in the back. And make sure it's all brushed out really good. And with the MBR, you can literally just take your brush, like my hair is dry and everything right now, so it's not a big deal. You can literally, I mean, that's at my scalp. It doesn't, there's no snags or anything, so bonus, you don't have 800 little gluey things. So for me, I take pretty big sections. I usually tell my clients part line to hairline all the time, so I'm just gonna show you for this purposes. So we're gonna pretend that this is my part line right here. So I take big sections, and it's usually about like 1 inch wide, like so. I smooth it out. This is 1.25 inch curling iron. Smooth it out and then just curl. Trying to keep everything as vertical as possible. Let it cool. Take another big chunk. Smooth it out. I have a little bit less smoothing out to do today than I did yesterday, which is why I really wanted to show you yesterday's, because I had done the video of the blow dry. But shit happens, guys. Vertical, it's a really big section. I don't know if you can see how big the section is or not there. But I think the key to like the beachy wave, that you can kind of tell how big it is. I think the key to the beachy wave is making sure that you can see how big, that you take a pretty big chunk of hair and it keeps that curl nice and uniform. Sorry, this video is probably going to be a little bit longer than I really wanted it to be, but last section on this left hand side, smooth it out. I put nothing in my hair today either. I do have a shine spray, my 7-second shine spray that's a heat protectant that sometimes I'll spray on, but my hair is pretty freshly, I mean, I've washed it yesterday, so it's pretty freshly clean. And I oiled it really well yesterday afternoon, or yesterday before I blow dried. Okay, so next side. So that ended up being, I think I do 4 on each side, 4 curls on each side. So they're pretty big, and I have a lot of hair, guys, so they're pretty big sections. I don't know if you can, it's a good chunk of hair here. My phone screen is like completely shattered, so while I'm doing this, I'm looking through all the awesomeness of my phone screen. So I'm hoping this is turning out for you guys. I will watch it just to make sure, and if it doesn't work out, then I will maybe try and see if I can film a client today. So really big, like that is like, that's a good picture right there. That kind of shows you like the whole entire, oh, you can see my track right there. It's that big of a curl, I mean, or that big of a wide of a section there, and it's about 1 inch thick, so. And this is from yesterday. This is yesterday's curl, still hanging on there. So it holds, the NBR extensions hold curl really stinking well. So again, pretty wide section there. Keeping the curling iron vertical. Four curls on that side, 4 curls on this side. So this is mostly natural, and then one, my little weft of hair. My little mini track. So right where I'm gonna part it for the day. I try and keep my bangs a little bit kind of straight, but so making sure you're, again, doing vertical curls so that they match up well with your extension hair. So that gives that big, bouncy, beachy wave that goes pretty solid flow the whole entire way. So there's my extension track right there. Making sure that I grab that. Can you see that? Smaller piece here. And always, I don't know if I mentioned this, always curling away from the face. I don't do like the this way and then that way and this way and that way. I think that, big section there. I think that gives a fun curl, but I mean, this is literally taking me, I mean, I'm at like 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes right now. It doesn't usually take me this long. Okay, I think that I'm just gonna step over to the mirror, the other mirror here in my bathroom. Just make sure that it's all. Yep. Okay. So after that, this probably needs to be a little bit. I'll just do little touch-up curls. My natural hair is curly, so I usually have to go in and like, especially right around my hairline where it gets like stuck to my head. Go in there and fix that a little. Give me a little more bump for the day. Better hurry up, I'm gonna be late for work. Okay, so basically that's all it ends up. It ends up being like, so I did 4 on each side of on the bottom row, and then I do 4 up here. So if I didn't have so many layers in my hair, I think I could get away without having to do any, without having to separate the two. But because I have this upper layer from my natural like collarbone length hair, and because I have such thick, coarse, curly hair, that I kind of have a little bit more layers than normal. So after that, I usually just spray something on it, just to give it a little bit of hold. And I'll use my Unite Texturizer spray today. While it's still like in its curly pattern. And then the best part is I usually go through and I just brush it out. Once the curl is like all dried and everything, or all cooled down and everything, yeah, I just brush it out. And there's my like everyday bouncy curl. That's it, guys. Hopefully that's in the camera. Easy peasy, everything's curled. Can throw a couple braids in if you want to. I don't think I need any dry shampoo today. This might bug me because this is my natural, and this is the like the little kinky fine hair right here that gets really just smooth it out of it. So there you go, guys. That's my 1.25 inches. If you're at the salon, I use 1 inch on you, but this is what I use on my hair at home almost every single day. So hope that helped, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.